Hey, just doing a sound check. If you can hear me, can you do me a favor and put a thumbs up in the chat or say, yes, I can hear you or something like that? I think you can hear me. It looks like my microphone is working, but you know how I am with technical difficulties. And it's Mercury retrograde. Yeah, so just let me know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I know we're a couple of minutes before 3, but given my technical issues and Mercury retrograde and March 1st and an eclipse and a full moon, I figure I better get on a few minutes early just to make sure. So happy March 1st. Hey, Rising Vibes. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, so we still have a couple of minutes, so feel free to refresh your beverage or share what you might be beveraging. I happen to be sipping on a little matcha. It is good to see you here. Yeah, thank you. Do you know what that crown means? I mean, I really should Google it and find out. But every time I get offline, I sort of forget. But I like that you have the crown number one. And as we're waiting for folks to join and for the 3 o'clock hour to come up, feel free to put in the chat. Uh, hey, Carrie Lee, thanks for joining. Yeah, we still have another minute to go. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I don't know what it is either. But I like it. And imagine that you show up like crown number 1. Oh, and Carrie is crown number 2. Wow. I wonder what gives us the crown. Really need to Google that. But as we're waiting for the 3 o'clock to pop over, feel free to put in the chat where you are geographically, um, where you are uh, if your mental space takes you someplace outside of geography. I can appreciate it. Okay, well, it is 3 o'clock, and I'm sure there'll be Southern California. Laurie, you're crown number 3. Portland, Maine. 2 different time zones. Nice. Yeah. In Portland, Maine, I hope it's not so snowy, right? I know Boston got some more weather yesterday, maybe something like that. Um, all right, so let's get started, and there's probably going to be more people joining, but for now, this is our group, and we're going to get going. So, um, yes, I saw you changed to number 2. I have no idea, but I will Google it and figure out the mystery because it is a mystery to me, and I would like to know what it's all about. So, if you're new here, let me just tell you quickly how it goes. First of all, my name is Noelle, and I do all kinds of things, but right now what I'm doing are tarot and oracle card readings, and I start with a general message for the week ahead. And so you take these messages as it resonates with you. And the idea for doing this today is it is going to be a heck of a week. We are going and have been and continue to be in some rather um, interesting, unseen before times for us, right, in this lifetime. And so I just wanted to jump on and do a live. So again, take the cards as they resonate with you, apply them to your own narrative, take what it is and go from there. Once I finish that reading, then I will open it up for anyone who has either a specific question or maybe you just say, "Oh, I would just like a card." Okay, you don't have to be specific. So the crowns is about interacting with the live. The more you chat, the higher the ranking. Ah, mira vos. Okay. All right. So for this week ahead, I pre-pulled the cards because I haven't looked at them, but I don't know why, I just didn't. But I wanted to have three different decks. At least that's what I was being called to do. So for the beginning of the week, I am using the power of surrender, which is great given that the full moon is on the 3rd. So that would be Tuesday. And what do we do in a full moon? We do our best to just let ourselves let go of what at this point we're done with, right? So for the beginning of the week we have surrender denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Hello. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. So this is, as I said, the beginning of the week. Surrender denial. So just think about as you're heading into the week, not having expectations, not having conditions upon interactions or expectations about what someone may say or how they may respond to something or even be reluctant to do something because the outcome may be this, right? We really don't know what that is. And so all of that is denying the reality of the moment. So stay present and do your best to not be going ahead, going ahead, going ahead, or applying the past to what is now. The past is done. It's done. Everybody deserves an opportunity for a restart. And whether that's a restart in a situation, a restart in a relationship, a restart in a conversation, whatever it is, we all deserve that. So let go of the denial piece. Middle of the week, I have Wise Dog Tarot because who doesn't love a wise dog? Oh boy, yeah. And this is the Hierophant. My apologies. It's the Five of Pentacles, which is of the Hierophant. But it's the 5 of Pentacles, and, when we see a 5 in tarot, so I'm using tarot deck for the middle of the week. I was using an oracle for the beginning. But when we see 5 in tarot, it tends to, in the minor arcana, we go ace through 10. 5 is the middle. And that's where we tend to feel a little bit of difficulty, a little bit of discomfort. We feel more of a challenge in that middle, right? And the 5 of Pentacles oftentimes gives us a sense of feeling lack or feeling like we're being left out of something, feeling like maybe we don't, it's not coming to us. We're not going to get it. We're not deserving, like that kind of mentality, right? So in the middle of the week, be mindful of your thought process on how things are unfolding. Things are moving, they are shifting, and they are doing it on a very explosive level. So be mindful that you are not buying into it's not for me because it is and it's going to get there. And then if you see, you know, in this card and the image is different in traditional in Rider Waite tarot, for example, but you can see those pentacles are glowing behind those dogs. And so the idea is that yes, there is something there, there is a gift there is a learning there is an opportunity for you. So pay attention. You can see the dogs are looking away from that. So pay attention, lift your head up, keep your eyes open and believe that it is yours to have. Then for the end of the week into the weekend, um, I'm using, what is the name of the deck called? Love. It escapes me at the moment, but it's a Louise Hayes deck, and it's about love. And it says, I am open and receptive to love. It's a two-sided card. And the backside says, life is always trying to love you, but you need to be open to see it. How perfect is that from that 5 of Pentacles? Complete this sentence. I could make it easier for life to love me by blank. And if you've been binging on Match Game like I have been, you understand the blank. But anyway, I am open and receptive to love. So if we put these 3 together, we're taking the surrender denial and we're saying we're accepting everything as it is. Right? Just taking it in its form as it is without anything put on top of that. Then in the middle of the week, we may feel this little pause saying, well, I'm being left out or I don't deserve that or perhaps that never happens for me, right? A little negative Nelly. And then the end of the week it's saying, but no, really, life just wants to love you over and over and over again. And but you got to like open the door to love, right? You gotta let it in. So, asking yourself again, I could make it easier for life to love me by what? Fill in that for you. Okay. So that's what I have for the weekly reading. I'm going to open it up for anyone who might have either a specific question or just want a general card, and I will pull something for you. And I put hand cream on right before, so everything is getting really greasy right now. But just put it in the chat and I will catch it. I hope I will catch it. General card for rising vibes. You got it. You got it. You got it. Um, I get for you, friend, angel answers. So whatever you've got that's like, dee, 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 I'm just going to pull an angel answer and hit it. Let's see what we can get here for rising vibes. Yes, I talk to myself. Hey, this came out. I posted a reading during the week, and this came out. There's something better. So here it is for you. There's something better. And it goes along with the reading of the week, doesn't it? Like, the 5 of Pentacles, like really believing that you can get through this, right? Again, that 5 is that really sort of challenging point. And so it's really believing you can get through it because there is something on the other side. Right? And so trusting that, believing that life really is here to love you and make your life the best possible, right? We're the ones who get in the way of that. Sure, there are lessons and things like that, but how we perceive that lesson, what we choose to do with it is our choice. But life is here for you to have the best life possible. But we have to believe that that is for us, right? If we don't believe it, we can do all the work, we can read all the books, we can repeat all the mantras, but if we don't believe it, hey, it is not coming. I hate to tell you. So, yeah, there's something better on the other side of that. Okay, Laurie, would love a personal card for the beginning of the month, please. Yes. Uh, and Carrie, I see yours there too. Laurie, I am going to the 5 Chinese elements spread for you. I've been using this deck lately, and I hadn't used it in a really, really long time. Like I'm talking years. And I've been using it and really enjoying it. So let's get a card for Laurie for beginning this month. And it's this one. Oh, yeah. Wait till you see it. Metal Snake. Great, embrace the great transformation. Look at this card. I mean, that's gorgeous. How is that? Stunning. Embrace the great transformation. If you're subscribed to my newsletter that I sent out today, it's all about transformation, which was the whole point of doing a live today. It was like, what did I say on there? Something really goofy like, let's go live and let's thrive, right? Um, so it really is about thriving through this transformation because it is going to be truly transformative. It's not a cheap use of the word transformation. It really is the true meaning of transformation, and it's going to be significant. And so when it says embrace the great transformation, it's like take it all, take every part of it because every part of it is meaningful. It's metal snake. Snake is about transformation, right? I mean, we just came out of the year of the snake. as we moved into the fire horse in Chinese, in the Lunar New Year that was at the middle of the month. And what does a snake do? A snake sheds. A snake is constantly shedding, and then it moves forward and leaves that skin behind. The snake doesn't go back and try to get back in that skin. It doesn't go back and try to pick it up and carry it and say, "Ooh, that was my skin. I should be carrying that." No, no, it's done. So, as part of this great transformation, it's being willing to allow things to just slough off. And metal is, um, well, I don't wanna misspeak on that, so I'm just actually gonna leave that. But the card number is 18, and 1 and 8 is 9, which is the Hierophant in tarot. And the Hierophant is about, um it can very much be I am misspeaking left and right, this Mercury retrograde. It's 9, which is the Hermit. There we are with the H. Wow. The hermit, but the hermit is about it is about being alone. It's not about being alone all of the time. It's about being comfortable stepping back and stepping within, right? That's where the comfort is because we have to keep learning so that the hermit goes out and learns the lesson, interacts, shows some people the wisdom that the hermit has, gains a little bit more, and then comes back and integrates more of that for that growing wisdom, that evolving wisdom, that transforming wisdom, right? So, yeah, embrace all of it, good, bad, and ugly, if we want to use those words, because every part of it is essential for the ultimate dish to be created. I've been using this metaphor lately, um, talking about ingredients, because I've been saying that it feels like I'm getting these ingredients being dropped in, and I don't quite know what the ultimate dish is going to look like. I just know that I need each of those ingredients if that dish is to come to fruition. It's not being lonely, but being alone. 100%. Yeah, it's like, can we be alone with ourselves? Because, that's the only place you're going to hear what's going on, right? Okay, Carrie, general card. Yes and yes. Um, and I feel like for you huh, I feel like I want to go to Intuitive Whispers, but I also am being pulled to my tarot deck, so this might be a two-carder for you, we'll see. Let's see what I get here for Carrie, right here. You're more powerful than you know. Lovely, lovely. Hi, Stace. I'll get you a card. You're more powerful than you know. So this is number 12. In 12 in tarot, we talk about the hanged man. And what that is about is just pausing. And if you turn yourself upside down, everything looks different, right? You get a new perspective. You gain insight and information. So I feel like this card for you, you're more powerful than you know, is there's more. I think that this is an obvious statement, but there's more. And there's a piece that's like right there for you, but it's going to take you stepping away and looking at things very differently in order to see that piece of information that you need right now. And the card I just pulled out of tarot is strength. And when we look at this, I mean, you can see she's taming the lion, right? So the lion is our ego. And so that's what I'm saying. We have to step away and just get a new perspective, surrender for a moment. And that surrender is letting that ego take a rest so that we can really feel and hear what's going on, right? Um, because that peace that's coming to you needs you to be a little bit quiet and still in order to hear it because it's pretty subtle, but it's Pretty amazing. Okay, Stace, I'm going to pull a card for you. Um, and I think for you, I think for you, I'm going to pull one out of Wandering Star Tarot. Let's see what we got. Stronger than she knows, than taming the lion. Yes, because it's not about, it's not about knowing one's strength. It's about knowing one's strength. And so in the strength card, that lion is our ego, which is like our lower mind thinking, right? Like our the gazillion thoughts that we have a day. But this knowing in here is of the maiden. And that's where this piece is coming from. It's not an external piece, I guess is what I'm getting. Let's have a card for Stacy. And I will say for anyone who's on here, oh, look at that. I will say for anyone who's on here, if you're not subscribed to my newsletter, down below in the description, there's a link and you can subscribe to my newsletter because I am getting ready to post some reading opportunities, some uh, gifts, some things like that. So I'm very excited about what I'm going to be putting out. So feel free to subscribe. It would be great. And then if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would love that too. So thank you. Stacy, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, this deck, Wandering Star Tarot, I will tell you, you are welcome, Carrie, um, has some words on it. And the words are inheritance, family, property. Sort of funny, right? Um, but 10 of Pentacles is about uh, like all of the generations coming together. Yeah, right, Laurie? All, everything coming together, everything being, um, I mean, we can think of it as a party, right? Uh, but just like goodness all together, no separation, no divisions, just things are good. And the 10 is of the Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles. So we can think of that when we see pentacles, we think of home, health, money, and work. So that's why you see those words on there: inheritance, family, property. Um, yeah, so it's just a really good feeling, a really good card, and understanding that, things cycle, right? So take that for what it is and celebrate it and know that things are going to shift, but it doesn't mean that things didn't work, or it doesn't mean that this experience is anything less. Nope, it's all just part of a big cycle. But this is a really good, happy, joyful space with others. Okay. Uh, I think that's it. Hi, Elaine. Did anyone else on here want a reading, or did I hit everybody? I know it's a little quiet today. You're welcome, Stacy. Um, I tried to get this out early this morning, but then, when you have animals, they sort of they dictate my time sometimes. So anyway, it was good to see all of you. Thank you for hopping on and joining. I'm going to see if I can do these a little bit more regularly. I can't. I don't see myself getting back to every Sunday, at least not now. But I would like to try to do them a little more regularly. Hop on, quick 30 minutes, you know, 20 minutes, whatever it is. So, again, please subscribe to my newsletter so you get announcements, or subscribe to this channel, and then you can put the notification so you would get an announcement that I'm going live. And I do post cards almost daily, not every day, but almost daily. I post a quick little blurb on YouTube, so you can always check that and see what's going on for the day. So thank you again, everybody. I wish you all a beautiful evening, a beautiful full moon and eclipse. I mean, it's a blood moon. It's a total lunar eclipse. It's not partial, it's total. So that's pretty big. We should be able to see it for us on Pacific. It starts, I think, somewhere around 1 a.m. So, oopsie, a little early or a little late, depending on how you look at it, but might be worth looking at. Um, Laurie, thank you. Welcome back. I love your readings, and they always speak volumes to each of us. Thank you for that comment. I appreciate you being here. Uh, Rising Vibes, I'm thinking about going live with my crystals for sale. Interesting. It is one way to do it, I would say for sure. Yeah, do it. I would say practice live, like get somebody with you. You can do a private live, get someone with you so that you can figure out how it works because you've seen my my technical difficulties. So try to spare yourself as much as possible. Stacy, your bedtime. I hear, yeah. It will be a tough one for me, but boy, it's really tempting, and then the total I think I want to say it's about 3 hours, so for us, it would be like 4 AM, um, but somewhere in there, we would be able to see that, like, red moon, assuming it's not cloudy, and on the East Coast, it'll start somewhere around 4 AM, but you can Google the time and you'll see it, but that's about the time of when it will start, and it'll go, I think, more or less about 3 hours. Um, Thank you, Carrie. Peace and blessings to you as well. Good to see you. All right. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy your Sunday. And yeah, it would be cool. And you're sort of right in the middle time zone, rising vibes a little bit. So, but it will be a stretch for all of us. But I think like so beautiful to see because I think the next total lunar eclipse, I want to say, isn't. I shouldn't say it because I can't. I was going to say 2029. I could be totally wrong about that, but it's not like, in the next 6 months or anything. So, okay. Ciao, everybody. Thank you. Bye.